Hello, and welcome to today's talk, Stress Less, where you can learn how to reduce stress and have more energy. How do you respond to stress? Or rather, how do you react to stress? Do you tend to act out, get irritable, edgy? Do you self isolate and hide, avoid life and situations? Stress is really taxing for us. It weighs us down, makes us feel heavy, can drain our energy. It makes us less productive and focused. It lowers our mood and it disconnects us from that fun part of ourselves that's light, our spirit, that feeling of inspiration. It also lowers our immunity. So many people have felt this intense stress from the last few years. How do we bounce back from that? How do we develop resilience to stress in our lives? Another way to say I'm stressed is to say I'm scared. Stress is fear that is masked. What are you afraid of? And just admitting that I feel afraid. It's an emotional response or reaction to what we are experiencing. Oftentimes, that feeling of overwhelm has to do with the fear of not being able to meet the demands of our life, the demands, the needs of the moment. We tend to make stressful events in our life, we make them really big in our heads. And when I say big, it's not something that we specifically visualize, but it feels like this sort of big, scary monster. I call it the big, bad, ugly, ambiguous, dark monster that has something to do with death. That if I don't get this right, something really bad is going to happen, and it could mean my life, my survival, my livelihood, my ability to be in this world. And this is what it can manifest into if we don't keep it in check. So, have you ever noticed that when you feel really stressed, it's just sort of like this big looming cloud? You don't know exactly what you're stressed about. So, this is what you can do as a tool is be very specific about what you feel scared about. First, starting by admitting, I feel scared. I'm upset. I'm worried. And it really helps, as I usually say, to write it down or to say it out loud. You can say it out loud if you're by yourself or with someone else, but when you actually name it, you start to see how ridiculous the fear is.